What's good? What's good? What's really good, good people? It is I, the man that you all know and love, E. Digger, and welcome to another episode of Charm City Direct TV News Minute in the studios of Charm City Direct TV. Today, good people, we have some things to talk about, especially in Dallas, Texas. As many of you know, this snowstorm has swept across the country. Right now, it is in Baltimore. We are experiencing sleet, freezing rain, snow, all of that combined. And it hit Dallas, Texas, or in the parts of Texas, and created such a mess. Power outages, pipes bursting, people standing in line for help. And the sad reality of this all is your senator just boarded a plane and went to Cancun. That's right. Ted Cruz just left in the midst of all of this that's going on right now. Him and his family leaves and goes to Cancun. This is Charm City Direct TV News Minute, and it starts right now. That's right, good people. Welcome back to the show, Charm City Direct TV News Minute. Make sure you check us out live on Facebook. Nothing never works when I need it to work. Check us out live on IG. And you can check us out live on YouTube. Like I said, good people, today we have some things to talk about because Mr. Ted Cruz, Senator, Representative of Dallas, boarded a plane and left. Gone. Went to Cancun while people are struggling. Pipes are bursting. Freezing rain. Snow. And a lot of people was commenting on Facebook saying, you know, first of its kind, people don't know how to handle it. Okay. But this is nature. This is nature. Nature comes in many forms. Rain, snow, sleet, freezing rain, sunshine, hot as hell. My question is, during a time of crisis, where's my help? Now, before I play this video, courtesy of Yahoo News, I just want to say this. That, one, yes, my family comes first. My family, my family's health, their well-being, all of that comes into play. But there's this thing called a job. That if I took the job of being a senator, if I took the oath, if I stood before a body of people and said, this is what I'm going to do, God damn it, this is what I'm going to do. That didn't mean that, yes, my family needs a vacation. I understand that. But I represent a city or state that is in the midst of a crisis. So I'm going to play this video. I'm going to come back. We're going to talk more about it.
We are going on 30 plus hours of no power in Austin.
Still huge numbers of homes and businesses in North Texas without power.
Right now, 1.3 million customers in the greater Houston area do not have power.
The next few days are going to be very tough.
Slept here last night hoping the power would come on this morning. but we have no real update of when it's going to come on, and our phones barely work.
Many people are hitting the roads as supplies in their homes dwindle down or spoil with the power outages we're seeing.
I can't believe we're talking about this here in Houston, but we're at the point where you have to know the signs and symptoms of hypothermia.
We lost power yesterday morning, and the house started getting real cold like around 2 o'clock, and then we got all the blankets out. We tried to all sleep together to keep us warm, come to the cars to keep our phones charged, and then today when we got up, there was no water.
We've been hit hard by nature this week, but we can't deny that some of this is a man-made disaster.
It's pretty bad that, as Texans, we just can't prepare for cold. And every other part of the country, this would have not been even an issue.
A lot of questions need to be answered about why so many people were cut off from power for so long.
We had the same freeze out in 2011 for the Super Bowl.
Rewind time a decade ago, and the headline from the Texas State Senate was clear. Lack of winterization led to blackouts.
The way that ERCOT has handled this entire situation has been completely unacceptable.
This is sad. This is a sad state of affairs. I wish it were better, but, somebody's got to do some planning after all this is over.
Welcome back to the show, Charm City Direct TV News Minute. You just saw a clip of what's going on in Dallas. There's no water. There's no electricity. People in Dallas do not know how to prepare for this. Now, maybe in Dallas, they are not used to this. Maybe they're not used to snow. Maybe they're not used to ice like we are, or some of us. Maybe all of this is new to them. Now, I'm almost certain that now I never lived in Dallas. I have a couple of friends by which I did reach out to ask them if they was okay. And since then, they texted me back and said, everything is fine, we good. Okay. And if you have friends that live in any parts of Dallas, please check on them, call them, text them, make sure they are okay. My point is that line right there, make sure they're okay. Reach out to them. How are they? If any way you can help them. Now, there's some key words that I'm throwing out to you people. Help. Now, it goes back to what I originally got on live to talk about is this bastard right here. And I just had a conversation or Facebook beef back and forth, because that's what I call it, of a person that said maybe the trip to Cancun was planned. Okay, I get that. Now, so they won't be misquoted and I won't be misquoted. I'm just going to comment or just read to you guys if I can, what that person said and how we came to such. It wasn't bad. I need to say that. So the person, I'm not going to say their names, my fashion. I don't say names, but he writes, and it is a he, I believe. Just imagine how many trips and events he missed as a father and husband just because he forgot to put is a senator. I'm going to put it in form. He is a senator. He's not the only person who can help and make stuff happen. I don't think I'm staying in Texas is going to stop the snow and floods. That's what he writes. So I responded when I read this, and please forgive me for, interjecting, but I just find it real funny how a lot of people give these politicians a pass. Hold them accountable. This is how we do it right here. Yes, this is nature. Nature cannot be stopped. This is God. God certainly can't be stopped. I understand that. But when God works his wonders, amen, sometimes the wonders impact people. Hear me now. Somebody. Come on in. Hallelujah. I'm going to start preaching in here. When God does his wonders, maybe some people can't adjust or handle it. So they kind of freak out. That's what people do. Okay. So they look to the higher source, not God, but they look to the other titles, so to speak. But when those other titles are going away to Cancun, how do that makes people feel? When I know that my representative had boarded a plane and went to Cancun. Now, something that he said in here makes perfect sense that other people can help. But where are the other people? Let's go back. I write. Nice. Just in the midst of what is going on, he picks a perfect time to go to Cancun. I feel you on that. That is what I write. So he comes back and he said this trip was probably already planned. How you know he just up and decided to go? Right. How do I know that? Y'all making assumptions instead of speaking facts and truth. Be told everyone should evacuate Texas right now, anywhere. Anyways, people dying and some more. Regardless of my position in the government, my family's health and safety would continue to come first, period. Okay, I got you. And I'm right. My family health comes first, as I stated earlier. No job, no event, nothing. My family's health come first. But here's my thing. And I understand the fact that this trip was probably already planned. I get that. We all been there. We planned a trip. You taking a vacation. And all of a sudden, boom. But remember when I said that there's a thing called an oath. I, Ernest Harris, so solemnly swear to take this oath to represent the people of Baltimore City, so help me God. Remember that, or somewhere along the lines of that. Oh, but I'm not keeping my oath when I'm boarding a plane and going to Cancun. Is that a part of the oath? I'm just speaking facts, like you said in your post. I'm just speaking the truth, like I said in my post. The problem is, and I will say it again, the problem is you talk about holding these people accountable, but you don't. We need to start holding them accountable. The word for the day, children, is accountability. Say it with me. That's the problem. We don't hold these public officials accountable. We see stuff like this and we automatically think, oh, they're human too. You took an oath, bastard. Now, where are you? You chilling. While other people, thousands of people are suffering right now. Now, I'm going to give you some facts for your ass. Baltimore, remember this huge snowstorm that swept across Baltimore a couple years ago, and how Stephanie Rawlins Blake got on TV with makeup and hair done, and she stood in front of the camera. Everybody need to hunker down. I have never in the history of niggerdom heard of a word called hunker until she said it, but that's another podcast or live stream. She said we need to hunker down. But the more importantly, she was here. I give that to her. Didn't like her, but I gave that to her. She was here, hunkering down with us. She didn't go on board a plane and go to Cancun. She was here, right in Baltimore, right here in Baltimore. I give her that because she had a job to do. She wanted to make sure that people were okay. Remember I said that when I came on, I said I reached out to my two friends that lived in Dallas and I asked them, are you okay? They said, yeah, E, we're good. My family comes first, yes. But if I have a job to do, I need to take care of the job at hand to provide resources to those people. And you got something right, sir. You don't necessarily have to be here, but wouldn't it be better that if you were here, that you wouldn't have people to talk about you? Remember Barack Obama, first black president, and how everybody talked about him taking his family and going to Camp David. Yes, that's the presidential getaway spot for presidents. And how they talked about him when he took his family to Camp David to get away for a little bit. Whoa. He made sure that things were done before he left. Now, Agent Orange approximately went to Camp David and his other resorts approximately 34 times while this orange bitch was in office. So Barack couldn't go just for a couple of days, but it was okay for Orange to go 34 times. I'm just saying. No, don't know Ted Cruz. No, don't know his family. Will I ever meet him? Probably not. But I am a man. I have a family, wife, kids, the whole shebang. I want to make sure that they're okay. But if I had a job that entitles me or makes me a representative for people in the midst of a crisis, I want to make sure that they're okay, my family is okay, everybody is good. But you just leave at the perfect opportune time when a crisis is happening right underneath of your nose. And then you have people like this who's taking up for it. No. Do your job. Do your job. That is Charm City Direct TV News Minute. I have been your host, the man that you all know and love, E. Digger. Just had to get that off of my chest for a little bit because people really make my ass itch. Because I don't, how can I put this? I don't, my concern is is that a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on things knowing that they can't control. I understand that. But you're telling me to stop making assumptions and know my facts. You do the same. Now, I'm almost certain that everybody, when I ask them this question, you know, your family come first? Yes. Whatever it takes. But you have a job. That is if I was the I'm just assuming, excuse me, people, I'm just reading comments because I can't bring comments up here. Okay. So what I was saying was, if I was voted into office, mayor, governor, senator, councilman, whatever, I have a duty. I have a job to withhold. And I understand the severity of my family. And you look at it and you go beyond so you have your family and you have your duty, your job, mayor, governor, senator, congressman, all of that. And I understand that you're away from your family for a certain significant amounts of time. I understand that wholeheartedly. But there is this thing called job. And you have to explain to your family, say, hey, look, let's get together here. Let's talk. You know, I'm the mayor of Baltimore. Shout out to Brandon Scott. I'm the mayor of Baltimore. Either you understand that or you don't. Is it and I give them an ultimatum, like what do you want me to do? This is what I signed up for. And then all of a sudden, whoo, a big ass snowstorm comes. Or a big ass tornado, hurricane come, God forbid. And wipe out every single block within a significant amount of radius of where it happened. People are out of homes. People are homeless. People are hungry. They have lost everything. But you board a plane and you go to Mexico. Now, people being religious, they're going to pray. They're going to start praying. And other people are going to look for my city officials and my state officials and my government officials. That's how it works. When something of this magnitude hit, what do people do? They look for the government, the city, the city, local officials, the state officials. They're looking for anyone that they can find with an answer. Prove me wrong. You got the corner over here that's praying. We praying. Father God, please, please, help me, please. They're praying. But the people over here, they on the phone. And they want to know what in the blue hell is going on. That's how that works. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that in the midst of all of this, you picked today to get your ass on a plane and go to Cancun. I don't give a damn if you planned that trip last year. The people need you. And where are you? Where are them right now? They don't have a clue of what's going on. They have no power. They have no water. They damn no, I don't even know if they got food. Maybe they're not used to this. I lived through the blizzard of 93, the blizzard of 2016, the blizzard of probably tomorrow. We know that. Maybe the people in Dallas don't. So how can you say to them, his family, excuse me what I'm about to say? Family, I have a job to do. Now, if you're with me, stand with me. If not, then I got to do what I got to do. So when this is over, we can go to Cancun. Remember that oath? I so solemnly swear to uphold the whatevers, and however the oath may go, so help me God. Remember that. So you're not going to sit here on Facebook and tell me otherwise, because that's how it works. I don't know. I didn't create the whole situation, but I am 47 years old and have lived enough to see how it works, sir. So don't you dare get on social media and say facts and assumption, because we assume and share false facts on some of the most ridiculous shit that I have seen on social media, but we give these politicians a blue pass. Before you write another post, check your facts. Check your assumptions. This is Charm City Direct TV News Minute. You've been great as always. Make sure you go to Facebook. Check me out there. Find us on Facebook at Charm City Direct TV, facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV. Head on over to YouTube. Find us there on YouTube Instagram at Charm_City_Direct TV, and find us on YouTube at Charm City Direct TV. You've been great as always. And I holler at you when I smile at you. Peace. Thank you for watching another great live broadcast on Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you head on over to YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitter for more great content on Charm City Direct TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, everything Charm City Direct TV.